Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Mosea here, Andrew here as well.
What's up, guys?
We're back from yesterday's mall festivities back here at Sterling, and as you can see, we're over here at McLaren Sterling because why? Your boy here, Andrew, loves McLarens, and they've got the McLaren Artura here. Let's see if my guy's gonna do some upgrades today. All right.
So the brand new hybrid McLaren Artura is here. This is one of the first prototypes that they got, and we're one of the first people to even see it in the area. So like Mosea said, you guys know I have a 570. The Artura replaces the 570, so let's go in and see if I should upgrade and make the switch. Come on. To the dealership to look at the new McLaren, the Artura, but Mosea found two other cars he wants to look at instead that are Lambos, so he obviously likes them more.
Here we have the sickest two SVJs I've ever seen in person. We have a yellow, a bright highlighter yellow, and then a deep purple SVJ. And my guy here, Andrew, he just can't stop looking at these, right?
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a Lambo guy, I'm a McLaren guy. But this yellow, highlighter yellow SVJ behind me, I love it. All right, so Mosea said out of these two, he likes the purple one with the bronze wheels. Why?
It's a little classier looking. You'll never see a purple car. I know, classier. Doesn't quite work on an SVJ, but I mean, just look at this thing, right?
And I prefer the highlighter yellow one, because I just think if you're gonna get a Lamborghini, gotta be crazy and loud, right? I mean, this is insane. Like, it catches your eye, no one would miss this thing. And I also like that this one has gloss carbon on it, and this one has the dry carbon on it. I prefer the gloss carbon look.
And we're talking about upgrades. I think this might be the next upgrade for me, guys. What do you think?
I would still take the yellow one, all things even. Mosea likes the purple more. I think it's because he misses Barney. We cannot test out the Artura because it's not ready and it's a pre-production model, but I'll tell you what we can test out. It's an Artura cookie. Small consolation, but I'll let you know what we think of the brand new Artura in cookie form.
At McLaren Sterling.
Let's try this. Is it shortbread? Shortbread. Shortcake?
Pretty good.
Does it taste like new technology?
This is probably the best McLaren experience I've had.
Oh, they're pretty good. They're pretty good. All right, guys, so back to the McLaren side of things. Not only do we have the Artura here tonight, but they also have this black, triple black, black on black, 600 LT Spider. Now, this is like the ultimate version of my car, the 570. It's a 600 LT version. It's also the Spider. So let's take a look at this thing. It's about a $323,000 sticker on it. So it's pricey, but you know, it's not too far off from the price of a spec'd out new Artura. So maybe, you know, instead of getting an Artura, I could also get a 600 LT, which I like a lot. This one's got the carbon bucket Senna seats in it, which are not the most comfortable thing in the world, but they do hold you tight for when you're racing around. I don't think they're great, and I wouldn't spec them that way because it's just too cumbersome to get in and out. But they look cool. They're kind of like alien chairs. And then my favorite part of the LTs are the top mount exit exhausts, which stock shoot flames out. So that's pretty cool. Not a lot of cars do that when they're stock. And it's cool in the Spider when the top is down, because you can see these things shooting flames out the top with no roof on. very cool to see that in traffic. All right guys, finally we are here at the piece de la resistance of the night, the McLaren Artura 2022 model. This is the new highly anticipated hybrid twin turbo V6 with a 7.4 kilowatt hour lithium ion battery and electric motor for a total output of 671 horsepower, which is about 100 more than the predecessor had and my car had stock, the 570. So, and 531 foot-pounds of torque, so a lot of torque too. This car is going to be a beast. 0 to 60 is rated at 3 seconds. I think 0 to 124 miles an hour is in the 8 seconds, mid-8s. So it's going to be crazy fast. Let's take a look at it. You can see at the front, we got a lot of 720 influence here. The inset headlights right here, and grills down here. We actually have a 720 right next to us, so you can kind of see the influence here. The front is very 720, but it's got a little bit of 570 in the headlights too. Actually, we also have a 600 LT, so you can compare all three of them right here. This is one of the launch colors. It's like a super bright metallic flake, you know, electric green type of color. Looks good in the light. You know, speaks kind of to the electrification of the car. Okay, so you can see this one's got the color matched mirrors and calipers. And something you'll see cool about this car is it's got these fender louvers right here, and you can get them in carbon too. So that's pretty cool. Obviously it's a McLaren, so you know the doors are going to go up, which is one of my favorite parts about the brand. This car also, by the way, is going to have full 360 cameras for a supercar, which is kind of cool. More drivable, daily drivable, can compete with the 911, so parking is a lot easier. Let's look at the back here while we're out here. So this is pretty cool. This whole back piece is one giant clamshell piece, which is cool. It looks really elegant, but if you ding one side, you got to replace the whole thing, and it's a big aluminum piece. Back here, this is pretty neat. This is called the chimney, and it's actually still hot right now because we just started the car up. That vents heat out of the engine like a chimney. In the back, a couple new things about the car. Now it has mid-mounted exhaust pipes that come out in the middle of the bumper, kind of like the 720. Pretty cool. This grille is carried over from the McLaren Elva hypercar, so that's pretty cool. And for the first time ever, the McLaren says on the back, Artura. They never say the model on the back. They always just say McLaren. This one says Artura, and it's the first McLaren, mass production McLaren, that has a name, not numbers. Not 570S, 720S, 650S, has a name this time. Really cool giant carbon back diffuser. Looks super aggressive. Let's take a look at the interior real quick. So this is built on McLaren's new carbon fiber tub, and it's called the McLaren Carbon Lightweight Architecture. And you can see it's a brand new chassis tub with a lower sill, so it's easier to get in and out of. A lot of people, when this is high, you can't get out and into it so easily. It's kind of clumsy. This one, you can see, also has a new gauge cluster that is from the Elva as well. And you can change driving modes with these little switches up here. So you never have to let go of the wheel, your fingers are right there. This one also has fixed back seats. So they're like racing seats, but they're very comfortable because they have Tempur-Pedic cushioning on them. So they're super comfy. All right, so we're inside of the Artura. And the one thing that I have to say I don't quite like about the look of this is this infotainment screen in the middle. It's kind of like an iPad type thing. It looks like it should move because it's kind of like just stuck on here in the middle. It's almost blocking the air vents, but it doesn't move at all. It's fixed in place, and I think this looks kind of awkward. I like the floating screen in my 570. I don't know why they stuck it on here, but not my favorite. Otherwise, I think the interior is great. The seats are super comfortable. Gauge display looks awesome, like you would expect from next level McLaren. So pretty pleasant place to spend some time. that is a quick little overview of the pre-production prototype of the McLaren Artura behind me. Now, am I going to trade my 570 for one? I don't know, maybe, but I do know that we got to drive it first. So we have to wait a couple months until about midsummer before we can drive it, but we're going to get behind the wheel, take it for a spin, and then I'll know if I should make my move to the Artura.